We're Marianne and Chris, and we've been travelling full-time since 2018.
We're currently spending a few weeks in the country of Georgia.
A country with fantastic mountain views, crazy roads, and even crazier driving.
You can't see! What is that?
And let's not forget unusual architecture, delicious food, and cows on the road.
Good morning. We've woken up here in Batumi, and today we were going to go to the botanical gardens and then drive on to the city of
Kutaisi.
But after we had lunch yesterday in the restaurant and the lovely waitress told us about a place way up in the mountains
That was magical and we could not miss it.
called Mestia, we've decided that we're going to drive to Mestia today, and it's probably about 6 hours drive. The sun is just peeking through. This is our little spot that we slept next to the tower where we slept when we first arrived in Georgia. Trudy is all shipshape, so I think we should probably hit the road because we have a bit of a long drive ahead of us this morning. It's a bit of a skill getting these under there. Almost forgot the back window. Wouldn't be the first time we've driven off with the back window open. Okay, we're off. Right, flight time, according to that, 5 hours. Time check, 8:45. How many extra hours will Trudy take up in the mountains? 2. Right, we're off.
Maglova!
One of the things you have to see if you come to Georgia is mountains and beautiful mountain roads. And when we looked online after talking to the girl yesterday in the restaurant, we decided that we had to do this route. So we've just parked up. This is where we were staying for my birthday. We just thought we'd pop to the shop, grab a bit of brekkie, pop to the cash point to get a bit of cash out in case they don't have cash points up in the mountains, which is possible.
Put ice cream in the freezer that's now working.
Okay, there's a cash point over there, so we'll go there first. Okay, cash point done. There's a little supermarket here. Okay, shopping done. Let's hit the road again.
Should we go and buy 2 apples to put them on the camera to show how healthy our diet is?
No. So breakfast. They look like donuts. Let's just try one. Yeah, they taste like little donuts with some chocolate in. That should give us a bit of energy for breakfast this morning. So first impressions at the moment, beautiful views already, and we've only just left Batumi. Oh, there's somebody on the wrong side of the road coming at us. Actually, we just saw a high-speed police car, so maybe that's why the guy was on the wrong side of the road. So the first part of the journey today is seeing us drive up to Poti, which is 34 kilometers away, another seaside town here on the Black Sea coast of Georgia.
Can you keep a straight face saying the word potty?
Poti? Where do you live? Poti? What are you doing? I'm going potty. When we were walking around Batumi yesterday, there was a lady handing out flyers with travel information about PCR tests, saying that all tourists after 3 days have to have another PCR test. After looking on the Georgian Foreign Office website, it actually says that if you haven't had a vaccine, then yes, you do need to have a PCR test within after 72 hours of arriving in Georgia. However, if you've had 2 vaccines and you have proof that you've had 2 vaccines, then you don't. And because we've had 2 jabs, we don't need to take another PCR test. all of the signs as you drive around are in Georgian alphabet and English, which is a good job because otherwise we wouldn't have a clue where we're going. Don't be surprised if you see cows walking along the road. We just saw pigs walking down the road. I wasn't quick enough on the camera, but there were not only cows, but also pigs walking down the road. And yes, we've just seen chickens on the road too. The area around Poti is very flat and lots of water. There's lots of rivers and lakes. And because we've got a long drive into the mountains, still another sort of 4 over hours, we thought we'd fill up with petrol whilst we're in a big town. More cows in the road. And there is a Gulf station. Let's go and do our first Georgian fuel stop. So we're just filling it up here at the Gulf station. They actually fill it up for you. So we've just topped up, you know, it's about 3 per litre. 3 per litre. So that's probably about 80 pence. Round 2, 3 hours and 50 minutes to go. Ah, the baby cows! So I have to say, out of all the places I've been, so far, Georgia has more wildlife or farm animals wandering down the road than anywhere else. Literally every corner you go round, there is a cow, a pig, a chicken, or a dog, or a horse on the road. So for the last mile or so down this road, there's this yellow, I suppose, fence posts by the side of the road, and they just keep going on, and I can't work out what they're for. So one thing we've noticed on our journey this morning, and we've been driving for an hour and a half, 2 hours, is there is very little or no rubbish by the side of the road. I love how they have roadworks with no signs or no warning that they're coming up. This is roadworks Georgian style. They have dug up one side of the road. It's a little bit narrow. Oh my lord, you have to go that side.
What happened to the road?
But the road's just finished. This is the main road. We'll have to go around this way. Okay, we've just turned off from the town, and now we're slowly heading up towards the mountain.
On your side of the road!
Why are they on the wrong side of the road?
Yeah, the driving in Georgia is definitely more challenging than some other countries we've been to. And the road conditions, there is a lot of potholes. So randomly people are just weaving. But some roads just stop.
So it's the beginning of the valley up into the mountains. We've just pulled over. We just thought,
Stretch our legs, make a coffee.
it's 12 o'clock. It's definitely coffee, stretch leg time, because my backside is asleep. Oh, we haven't stopped in a particularly scenic place, but it's good. Okay, coffee is made. Onwards we go. We've literally just started the drive into the mountains, and already the views are amazing. This valley,
Wow.
it's amazing, isn't it?
Wow.
And you can see the road going all the way along the side of the mountain there. Not for the faint-hearted, these roads, but absolutely breathtaking.
Wow.
If you come to Georgia, you have to come and do some of these mountain roads. Driving along, I just keep getting glimpses of this turquoise blue lake down in the valley down there. Looking at the forecast today, they did forecast rain, but it doesn't look like it at the moment. The sky is still blue. I think we're being very lucky with the weather today for this drive. You probably can't see this, but right up on the mountain up there, there's waterfall coming down the side of the mountain there. Honestly, absolute stunning drive. So along the road, there's lots of tunnels that have been created. But as you drive along, you can see the old roads. There's one coming up here, look. You can see the old roads that go and hug the side of the mountain there. Oh my gosh, we're just coming through the tunnel and it's pitch black, and on the other side, there was a herd of cows. What? That's just crazy. We're just driving along and I just saw a very cool looking bridge that I thought we'd go and have a little look at. Okay, so there is the bridge. Look at this. It's looking a bit rusty, love. Over the river here. Oh, it's bouncing up and down, love. I'm not on it. Gamma jobber. It's good. Oh my lord. This is a bit of a crazy bridge. The guy just signaled to say it's okay, go, 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 it's okay. Flippin' heck. It creaked. Oh my god. Look at this bridge. Marianne, how are we doing? Yeah! Oh, there's other people coming on it, although it looks like he's waiting for us to get off it. There might be a weight restriction.
Come on, let's take a selfie.
There you go, we survived the bridge. It was a little bit bouncy. They had a big smile.
I was going to say, people are very smiley in countryside, aren't they?
Yeah. I think he was stopping to make sure we were all right. He had a massive smile. Okay, what happened to the road?
It's the end of the road.
It's the end of the road. I think they forgot to tarmac that bit. Hey, look, there's a tunnel there. Where does that go?
Into tunnels.
Look at the scaffolding on that. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? We've still got 70 kilometers to go. It might take a while on these roads.
So beautiful though.
It is stunning. So we've turned off again. We've got 61 kilometers down this little road here. Don't get too close. We've jumped out of Trudy. The noise of this water is just crazy. Look at that. Look at this tunnel. That's just carved out of the rocks. There's no support there. It's literally just rocks. Wow. Crazy people cycling these roads. But the rock formations are amazing. Look, layers of really lovely looking rock. Bits of road crumbled away a little bit there. As with all mountain roads, just be aware that you might go around a corner and see a rock on the road, or a cow. or both. Construction going on. We're just going through the village of Nakra, and I think there's only one building here. Is that it?
That's it.
That's it. And a toilet, a portal.
With the door open, the man was sat on the toilet.
Really?
I don't think he was expecting a girl to be looking in.
Holes in the road. We just had a lunatic white vehicle that just overtook us on a corner, and no word of a lie was about half a second from hitting the oncoming traffic. Why do people do that? We've been letting everybody pass anyway. Doesn't matter how far we drive up this road, the views are still as breathtaking as when we started. And we've got another 50 minutes to go and 33 kilometers. Oh, it's actually collapsed there. Look, it's lower on this side. Oh my lord.
Get past.
And then there's cows on the road. What the hell?
My God.
There's some crazy people on the roads. There's a family of pigs and piglets. Ah. And there's another example of the road collapsing there. Mind the height difference. And one side of the road's that's 6 inches lower than the other one. Come on, cows. How many of you? Where are you going?
Daisy, Buttercup.
You
Primrose.
stood right in the middle of the road. Look at that. What is that? Why is the road like that? It's collapsed.
Collapsed here too.
Oh. Middle of August, I can see snow on top of the mountain up there.
How high are we?
We're about 1500 meters at the moment. So we had to stop and take a pic, because it was just such an amazing view. But as soon as we heard the rocks crumbling just on the side here, we were like, okay, let's not stay on this little ledge.
It's a sign.
It's a sign. Is this the end of the proper road?
It's the end of the road.
Bit of road repair going on. I think they've had a mudslide here. In fact they have. Mudslide there. And they're clearing it up. Oh, it's official. There's no road. I think this is just because of the mudslide.
Yep, you're going to have to wait because I'm coming through. Thank you.
So we're coming down. You can see on the top of this mountain here there's actually a glacier. We did read that there is a couple of famous glaciers in this part of Georgia, and there's one right up there. I don't think I've ever seen a glacier before. Yeah?
No.
Come on guys.
Hey cows.
More cows in the road. Going through the village before we get to our destination. Look at that church. Oh, there's a pig on the road. Gamajoba! So we're just coming over the brow of the hill, and I'm pretty sure in the distance there that is our final destination, Mestia, or if not, it's very, very close. We've only got 3 kilometers to go. So we've arrived in Mestia. There's a guest house there. Now we've got to try and find somewhere to park up.
That's alright, let's just keep going and then we can always turn around and come back.
So we've just parked up, we've had a little look. There doesn't seem to be many parking places in the town itself, so we've just Googled camping and it seems like there's a hostel and campsite about 10 minutes down the road. So we're going to go and check it out and see what we can find. So we've just driven a few minutes more and I think that this is actually the town of Mestia. It looks much bigger and I can see a parking sign, which is another good thing. More cows. So we're right in the town centre now by the looks of it. It looks a very cool place.
Hotel camping. Is it up the hill or down the hill?
I don't know.
Down the hill.
So Marianne's just with Google Translate gonna see if she can ask somebody whether there's parking in town or whether there's a restaurant that would let us stay if we eat, or any other advice. What was the answer?
The answer is the camping is closed because there are no tourists. And I said I'm a tourist.
Okay, so we've parked up and we're gonna go and see if we can find a restaurant with a car park or something. There's not a lot of parking in town. Oh, it's parking here. Okay, we got a plan. That way. Right, just around the block, turn left at the Spa, and we're good. There we go. We've made it round. Find somewhere to park up here, just by the park. Lots of little restaurants here to have dinner tonight. It's all good. We hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please consider clicking that subscribe button below and giving us a thumbs up. We'll see you on the next episode as we explore this wonderful town, Mestia.